Hey all you cool cats and kittens, we're going to get started with week 4 of Reading Remote Learning Style. Today's focus is reading scientific texts, key ideas, and details. Turn and talk with perhaps a stuffed tiger or a sibling. The text structure is, which text structure is an author most likely using when you see clue words like so that, since, because, if, reason why, and as a result? Hopefully you said cause and effect. Learning target today. I can use what I know about cause and effect text structures to read and comprehend scientific texts. To be successful, students will read a short passage about extreme weather and identify any cause and effect relationships in the text. So, when you're reading a scientific text, it's an informational text. This includes facts, ideas, concepts, and often procedures. The purpose for reading a scientific text is different from when you're reading a fictional text. Scientific texts are read to gain knowledge and usually in a particular area of science. One of the most useful strategies for understanding concepts and ideas in scientific text is thinking about cause and effect. When you do this, this allows you to understand what happened and why it happened using specific information from a text. Pause the video and read these 3 paragraphs below, or you can listen to me read them out loud. You do not feel it, but Earth moves. It rotates around an axis, which is an imaginary line through the center of the Earth. It takes 24 hours or 1 day for Earth to rotate 1 time. As Earth rotates, half of it faces the sun and has day. The other side has night. As Earth continues to rotate, the light side becomes dark, the dark side becomes light. The cycle of day and night repeats every 24 hours. As Earth rotates, it also revolves around the sun. Because Earth's axis is tilted, the sun hits Earth at different angles. Each of Earth's hemispheres or halves gets different amounts of sunlight. The tilt of Earth's axis and Earth's revolution around the sun cause the 4 seasons. As Earth rotates on its axis around the sun, Earth's hemispheres get more or less sunlight. In June, the North Pole tilts toward the sun and the South Pole tilts away from it. It is summer in the northern hemisphere and winter in the southern hemisphere. In December, the North Pole tilts away from the sun and the South Pole tilts toward it. It is winter in the northern hemisphere and summer in the southern hemisphere. I'm definitely noticing some cause and effect relationships in this scientific text. And I know this because I noticed clue words that indicate cause and effect relationships. Clue words such as because and cause in paragraph 2. I also noticed that when I look around those clue words, I can determine the cause and effect relationship. I took the clue word because and I realized it was giving me the cause and effect relationship that the Earth's axis is tilting and the effect is that the sun hits Earth at different angles. I noticed that the tilt of the Earth's axis and the Earth's revolution around the sun is what causes the 4 seasons to happen. Sometimes a text won't give you clue words though. You might not see the words like as a result, because, or cause. So you have to think more deeply and activate prior knowledge to see if you can find more cause and effect relationships. I noticed a great deal more of these relationships in that 3rd paragraph, and I also noticed one up in the 1st paragraph. I took these cause and effect relationships and I put them into a T-chart. Now you can see, and you could go back to the previous screen if you want to see it in a paragraph, or you could look at the PDF of the slides. But I took each cause and effect relationship and I broke it apart into this T-chart. That's what you'll be working on today. You will read this short selection on tornadoes and carefully look for cause and effect relationships. You'll use a T-chart just like I did to list as many cause and effect relationships as you can within this scientific text. So your end result will be a T-chart with cause and effect, but it will be for this article on tornadoes. If you feel like you want more reading work today, you have the option of reading the short article Get in the Loop and answering these 5 multiple choice questions. Get in the Loop is about recycling and reusing materials in order to keep our planet sustainable. So that's your optional extension today. Great work, and we'll continue reading scientific texts tomorrow.